The band, how you formed, who's in it, what's the game plan?
All right, well, I'll let Ben.
Well,
Because he was in it before I was.
Yeah, the band's been going almost 3 years now, and it's done a previous sort of a EP which was more soul sort of a stuff, but then we went through a few changes and stuff, and then obviously Dave came on board, and it went on a more rocky sort of stuff, and this is more sort of southern rock. And then I went for a vacation and I said, Dave, hey, these teens are with me. What do you think? And just left it with Dave. And when I came up on the vacation, we said, well, hey, Ben, I think I've got some songs for you. I said, okay, great. Let's have a listen. And then the first thing we played was Lonely Traveller. I mean, it wasn't called Lonely Traveller at that time, and he played it to me with all the demo sort of thing. I said, well, mate, look what. We've got ourselves an album, and we're calling that Lonely Traveller.
The way it tended to work was Ben would do all these guitar riffs, because he's the master guitarist. So he'd play all these guitar riffs and then send me in MP3s on emails or whatever. And I'd go through them and work out what sounds good in a song and manipulate it a bit, and the other end would pop out a song.
Yeah,
wow.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're like the Farris brothers. And Michael Hutchins of NXS. That's how they sort of operated.
Could be, except I think didn't Michael do mostly just the vote? He just did the lyrics.
The lyrics, yeah. So you do more than the lyrics?
Oh yeah. It's sort of. I mean, it's different for different things, but
what about
most
the
of it's.
arrangements? Do you do the arrangements?
Yeah, I do the arrangements.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, well, the band does.
Yeah,
Sometimes they get
like,
chopped and changed.
So how many are in the band? So there's you two and
the rhythm section, which is the bass and the drums. It's a 4-piece band, but when we're on the road, just because we record so many overdubs on the guitar, so I have to get another guitar player.
He wants to have more guitar players. We have to keep him in line. No, just one.
And what about a drummer? Have you got a good drummer?
He's a fantastic drummer. His name is Mr. John Jessen, and he just wants to be this king.
So how did you two get together? Or how did you get involved with the band, Dave?
From the music scene, right?
Yes,
I think one we went to the same gig or something, and then we started chatting about it. And
so you guys were both somewhere watching someone else before.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was.
But then it's all friends of friends. You always sort of end up talking to somebody, and then somebody else is talking. And, by the way, do you know Ben? And do you know? And that's how people.
And then a few beers down at the pub, and
then bands pop out the other end.
Exactly.
Well, it wouldn't happen to me. See, so you guys talk about it as if it's the most natural thing in the world, but I guess.
Well, it could happen to you because
you got to get out more.
A lot of bands need. I've been reading this book. I've been reading a lot of music books. I've read my big music book, and it's a couple of women backup singers are always nice for harmonies.
Yeah,
Nothing better
You
than
think?
harmony.
There you go. All right. Yeah.
Well,
Especially if she got red hair and.
You can sing.
Long
You can
Dixie
sing.
legs.
Long Dixie legs.
Long Dixie legs. Absolutely. Particularly if you wear hot pants, so you can't see them rubbing together when you.
Right.
Sorry. All right. What should we play next? What should we play next from the album?
You want to do Lonely Traveller?
Let's do it. Yeah. Well, there are 2 cuts in the album. There is a radio cut, which is number 3 on the album.
And then we've got a bonus track.
Yeah. So which is like an extended verse.
Yeah, because a radio station like you guys wouldn't play it if it went for 48 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
So we've had to do a 4-minute version.
And I had to sacrifice my solo.
Now what are we going to cut out? And Ben's going, don't touch my solo. I said, Ben, it goes for 9 minutes.
It's a bit on the long side, isn't it?
It's aspiring for guitar players.
Right.
So cool.
Okay, so that's number 3 on the album here. So let's fire that one up. Here we go. Lonely Traveller. This is the name of the album as well.
Title track,
Yeah,
title track.
This was the first song. Yeah, we started our journey.
Song number 1.
Yeah.
Here we go. Focus.
Where did the name come from?
Well, it's like a satire, the name's got. Today's world has become so, important that everybody wants to put their own opinions and, in front of the other person, and they think like, well, my opinion is the wisest. and it's everybody seems to be a wise man, you know, and it's become a global circus. So it's pretty much a satire.
Right, okay, I like it.
There you go,
Yeah.
satire
Satire,
Wisemans Circus. I like it, I like it.
But do you think there's an element of, if you guys get on well, you know, personally and rhythmically and, you know, harmony-wise, that must make the process so
Much
more
easier.
fun and much easier.
Exactly so. It just makes you so kind of, the process becomes so easy because, you know, you're sharing the same sort of wavelength, you know, and
Yes.
you're on the right page, you know, and then it's not, the conflicts are not there,
Yeah.
which is the biggest thing in this band.
So what gigs have you got coming up?
We didn't want to do any gigs while we were concentrating
Working,
on
Get this
doing the
thing.
recording. So because that's only just released last week, we're ready now to
It's hot.
to get out there. It's hot off the press, absolutely. So
So how does that happen? I mean, you've done a great job. You've recorded all the songs. You've, you know, harmonious together. You've done the hard work in the studio. How do you get gigs? How does that happen?
Well, it's on our agent actually. Like,
that's the hard part. Yeah,
Who's
That's
going to
where
give us, you know,
somebody
say,
else.
okay,
Yeah.
we need to do like Melbourne a few shows. We need to do Sydney these places. We need to do New South Wales these places. You know, it's just kind of, and then we work around. Okay, let's do this. You know, just
Yeah, a lot of it will be festivals
yeah.
because our sort of music, the festivals
Mm.
are good because the festivals are a lot of mostly originals.
Yeah.
And you get big crowds. They go for all weekend. Things like the probably the biggest is the Byron
The
Bay
Byron
Blues Fest.
Who's your agent then? Who do people need to call if they want to book you? If you know, as someone who's organising concerts is
There's-
listening now, wants to call the
Yeah,
agent.
we've got a website. It's
yes.
www.wisemanCircus.net, and there's a contacts page, contact us page on that. If you do that, that goes through to the manager, and then that goes off to venues. The festivals have their own booking format.
So, wow, what a fantastic song.
Yeah, so just on that song, I mean, the songs on the album, they're pretty eclectic. So they go from, that's probably the most old school
like
blues.
that's very like, you know, Blind Lemon Jefferson.
Yeah, that's it.
That's like Blind Lemon Jefferson, Elmer James, or you know, Mrs.
Blind Melon Chitlin. Did you ever hear Blind Melon Chitlin? It was the Cheech and Chong. Everyone have a listen to Blind Melon Chitlin. Love it.
No,
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so all these Delta blues guitar players from the swamp, you know, that's pretty much this song is all about. You know, that sort of a style, you know, that sort of a feel.
And then it goes, we've got everything, well, you heard the Dixies, definitely a southern rock, bluesy.
Southern
rock,
countries, country rock.
almost.
But then we have got Tennessee, which is like out and out of southern rock. It's like very Black Crowes,
Lynyrd Skynyrd sort of style, yeah.
you know, style.
And then there's all the others are different as well, so
It's like
they're all different, yeah.
like a heavy slow blues, like Rent. You know,
Yes, yeah,
Actually, we
definitely.
should talk about Rent. How you wrote, you know, like you know all those great words about New York City.
Yeah, tell us about that. Yeah, tell us about that,
Yeah, do I have to?
Dave. Yeah.
Well, it's great. It's
All right.
something from everybody's life. Sometimes
It's been
they face
recorded
that.
for posterity.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's just it's a typical song. Again, it's that blues feel where everything's woe is me, and people have troubles doing things. They have trouble, in this case, paying the rent. They have it's summing up troubles in all regards. So I've just used the words in this that you're having trouble paying the rent, but in reality, you have trouble doing everything. You have trouble paying this bill, paying that bill. It might not even be trouble paying something. It may be having trouble in life in general. So you've got trouble with a partner, or you've got trouble with work, or trouble with the car, or kids, and yeah.
Some sort of thing.
I mean, Rent is just a metaphor, but that's the
A-
problem.
absolutely, yeah. So a lot of the songs actually, they're. I've always had trouble writing words for songs, and it's always been a real struggle. And I just sort of clicked a while ago, because I thought, don't write the words about what they are. So don't make it just plain and obvious about what the song is. So don't just say what you'd sort of say if you're telling a story. Think of something, and then think of an abstract way of expressing that. And then I sort of found that works. So a lot of the songs, if you listen to them, you think, oh, this is about, you know, this. But in reality, it might be a little bit about that, but in reality, it's about something else or a whole. It's a deeper meaning, yeah.
Right.
One of the songs on there is called "The Battle," which is the words and everything are about a battle of war. So and we've got a film clip for it, which is you know, a lot of shots from the Civil War, you know,
That's
movie
right.
shots
Yeah.
from Civil War, which is what I was thinking of when I was writing the words. But the actual song itself is more so about people with depression, and it's the battle goes on and on. So it's trying to fight depression and struggling with that sort of thing. But there's nothing in the words that'll tell you it's about
Yeah,
that.
it's all the double meanings, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah. Dig it out.
It's interesting. Andrew Goodman Jones, who recorded your session at Manly last Friday, said, you know, what was the show like? He said it was a great show, and then he made the point that it had a great opening number with the AV presentation of the war scenes.
Yeah, well, that was the battle. We start with the battle,
Yeah,
and
found that very
that was something that we tried. That was the first night we've tried that, and we do have a big a projector with a big screen behind us, and it's something we're definitely going to continue. We've got, because as Ben said previously, he's a videographer, so we've got all of the perfect videos all worked out. We've got a couple already. We've got Tennessee's already
So
written.
that's on the YouTube channel.
I Can't Play the Rent's got a great video. So yeah, we've got a YouTube channel. So if you look up Wisemans Circus on YouTube, you'll see a couple of videos there.
So you're saying that the album will be available on iTunes coming out?
Yeah,
or you
there's
can
on every online music store actually. We've been told it's released sometime before the 20th of June. So sometime in the next week and a half, they'll be on every online music store. So that's Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere you can buy music. They'll be on there. Just look for Wisemans Circus. In the meantime, it's on our website again. You can either download the full album, you can download a couple of the singles, or you can even buy the physical CD, which we'll post out to you.
That's pretty good. Yeah, the physical CD, which is
Yeah,
a
which is
really,
great, yeah,
really
yeah.
fantastic.
It's got
production.
it's
Great.
like a six page thing that's got all
the words,
the lyrics.
great pictures.
Pictures from the studio recordings. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about some venues that you'll be coming up.
Do you think we should play some more
Yeah. So Ben, you want to do another one live?
Let's go. Misery Road by Wisemans Circus.
Why
The Wisemans Circus.
Well, I've been stuck here, moving nowhere, with no off-road I can see as I roll down Misery Road. Yeah, I'm stuck on Misery Road. You done left me sore and bleeding. You done left me, I was pleading as I rolled down Misery Road. Yeah, I'm stuck on Misery Road. Take it away, Penny. Play that thing. Tore my heart out, you were laughing. Wipe my tears down with your hair as I roll down Misery Road. Yeah, I'm stuck on Misery Road. You done left me screaming. You done left me, I was bleeding as I rolled down Misery Road. till you come back. I'm on misery.
Coming in from the shops, it's just nuts. Get out of the studio!